Welcome to Crypto Tech Views. Every day we are reviewing Bitcoin price in multiple time frames and in multiple trading systems and making an educated price prediction for the next day after analyzing global markets data and Bitcoin options open interest data. Let us begin the video for today. When we were reviewing Bitcoin yesterday, it was trading around this particular range. But in yesterday's video itself, I clearly called out it's trading in a parallel channel, and that channel is still getting respected even today. And now that parallel channel got extended a bit and it's trading within that channel. While it was trading in that channel, it also met with this particular rectangle, which was acting as a support and resistance sometime back in 20th May. Now it is going ahead and then testing on the upper side of this particular rectangle, and it's still trading within this particular small range. But as we have been clearly predicting, 31,000 is still acting as a strong resistance so far. And if we could review the 4-hourly chart, we can clearly see it's trading little above 50 period moving average. In the 1-day chart, it's trying to retest this 20 WMA. If we could compare the Bitcoin with S&P 500 and Nasdaq, and we can clearly see the S&P 500 is trying to put a green candle after this particular doji candle. But last 2 days Bitcoin was running. This was a Friday's candle for S&P 500. Today is Monday. Last 2 days Bitcoin was running in the options of global markets, and now it has registered this particular candles, but it's trading now along with S&P 500 with a slight positive bias. I will also let you know why I'm saying there is a slight positive bias now in the Bitcoin in the upcoming minutes. Nasdaq is yet to open its day but Monday. If we could review other technical pictures of Bitcoin, this is a Camarilla pivot point. This was last week's pivot point. This week's pivot point is here in around 30,080. Now it's trading above this week's pivot range but below the previous week's pivot. So 31,000 it's yet to cross comfortably. Right? It's trading above 30k, but it's trading below 31k. So as we have been calling out clearly last few sessions, 31,000 is still acting as a resistance. It has to cross above the 31,000 mark with a good volume, then only the further upside potential is possible. If we could review the anchored VWAP, so this is a previous swing low, that's anchored VWAP. This is previous swing high, and that's anchored VWAP. And as we have been clearly calling out, it's trading in a narrow range. 31,000 will be acting as a very strong resistance, but at the same time 28,000 will act as a very strong support as well. At the moment it's trading above this particular VWAP, and that is a slight positive sentiment as well. I will also explain another reason why I'm calling it as a positive sentiment in Bitcoin at the moment. If we could review this EMA ribbon, this is a Fibonacci series EMA ribbon. It starts from 8, goes up to 233, this EMA. So this is 233, this is 144, this is 89, this is 55, and 34, 21, 8. So this is the EMA which I have drawn. So within this EMA, it's now trying to retest this 89 EMA level. So far it has tested 55 only once, and here there was one attempt made, but it was not unable to cross. This time it was a little bit breach above 55. Now it's able to comfortably trade above 55. Now the target is around 89. So that is also coming around 31k. Right? So MACD is slightly trading above the signal line now, but that it is yet to confirm whether it can comfortably trade here. So that all depends on whether 31K is getting, breached on the upside with a good high volume candle. Till then, it will face a stiff resistance at 31,000. So this is the highlight of today's video. So Bitcoin is trading above this, breaking out of this particular triangle. If you could see right from the last, 10th May, and we have seen that Bitcoin is trading in a very, very narrow range. Finally, it's able to come out of this particular narrow range today with this particular, positive candle. That is a slight positive sentiment for Bitcoin. Even if it is coming down now, there is a two very strong support lines. One is this line, and another one is this original line here at the bottom. So it has to beat both the lines to fall further. But even if it is falling further, 28K will offer a very strong support. We could review the Bitcoin weekly chart. We can clearly see it's trading within this support band. It has to take out this 31K with good volume. Only then the further upside potential is possible. But global market should also support Bitcoin so that it can rally. Otherwise, if there is a sell-off in the global market, that can reflect in the Bitcoin, that can take the Bitcoin down towards this bottom of this particular support band. That possibility is also there for this week. If you could review the Bitcoin options open interest data for 24th May, we can clearly see the high level of put option have been written in the 30,000 when compared to the previous weeks, right? So that means that the 30,000 is going to be an immediate support for Bitcoin, and obviously 31,000 is going to be the first level of resistance, and it's going to be a strong resistance as well. But 32,000, there's a huge number of calls written for 24th May. So 30,000 is very, very less likely to breach for tomorrow. And that's all for the video today. Thanks for watching. See you all in the video tomorrow.